Our bodies are like a book and tell a story. They collect different stories throughout our life, and these stories can be different types of trauma, including when we're brought into the world during birth. A lot of trauma is then placed on the jaw. We then carry that through the rest of our lives, unless you have some, temporomandibular joint work. However, how these various things show up in our life, if your sympathetic nervous system is agitated, you can suffer with a fast heartbeat, you experience anxiety to certain situations, you may feel frustrated, quick to become angry, short-tempered, you may feel restless, find difficulty falling asleep, maybe you grind and clench your jaw during the night or perhaps during the day as well. All of these things show that your sympathetic nervous system is agitated, and we'll address that with the massage when you work with me and with the breath work. And the signs to look for from your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest, is when you have a slow, sluggish digestive system. If you feel depressed, spacey, unfocused, forgetful, listless, or have chronic fatigue. All of these things are showing that your parasympathetic nervous system is on shutdown mode. That is also influenced by your diaphragm. So if you're tight through this area or we're slightly rounded through the shoulders, that diaphragm is impacted. Through there we've got the esophageal hiatus, so that's the little hole where your esophagus passes through, your food pipe. So if that is tight and contracted through there, you will have difficulty in that digestive process. So when we work together, we start to relieve and release that diaphragm so that you get the space that's needed, you get the muscle to relax and work as it's meant to work. We also look at the psoas muscle, as I said, passes through the pelvis, and then we'll be also looking at the quads, your front thigh muscles. We do all over 6 sessions to get you to a really good place. So we'll be working through these neck structures, your big sternocleidomastoid, and around the side, all the attachments onto your first and second ribs. You can see here from this diagram where they all attach. See here where your diaphragm will be releasing through the diaphragm and giving some breath work to release through those abdominals. Getting it all opened up and working all together and freeing that stress that also builds up. Usually one of the big muscles involved is your psoas muscle that crosses from the back through the pelvis and attaches onto your lesser trochanter of the femur, so inside the leg bone. So any bending, sitting, lifting of the legs, that muscle's involved. And if we do twisting work, sideways work, then all the muscles that cross over through the pelvis will need releasing. This is for you if you have trouble sleeping, you grind or clench your jaw, you feel unfocused, have chronic fatigue, if your digestive system is slow, feel helpless or hopeless, if you're short-tempered, have anger and frustration. This has been written for you, so come and give it a try.